So, some of you guys may know, but injustice has taken over my life. Because of this, I have been losing countless hours just sitting there, trying to keep the world safe. But you know what? I realized that Wednesday, I didn't come through. I didn't come through on Wednesday because my computer is about 6 years old, I think. Let's see. Yeah, about 6 years old. And it just decided not to process the video correctly, and 30 minutes worth of Injustice video game footage has just gone down the drain as if it never happened. So yeah, but with that being said, I'm almost done with the story, so I figured instead of trying to make up with that, I would just keep you guys spoiler free. You guys can go and watch other people do the story mode. But I will have gameplay of Injustice coming next Wednesday, hopefully, if everything else turns out the way it's supposed to. But as you can probably tell by the title of this video, that's not what we're talking about. I've been wanting to do one of these for a while. I just hadn't done it because I hadn't found out the right way to do it, but now I have. So I asked my best friend, who is more of a comic book junkie than I am, to just send me 10 random superheroes. Now, these are not always going to be the popular ones like Batman, Superman, Spider-Man, all that stuff. These are going to be ones that you guys may have never heard of before, and that's kind of the point. So with that, I'm going to be giving you guys the Smash or Pass Challenge Superhero Edition. Now, the first one he sent me here is Flash. And it's kind of an odd one to start off the list with because I don't think I would, because he would probably teleport me into another dimension, and I just feel like too many holes will be used. And I just don't, I just don't want to mess with that time travel, interdimensional thing. I couldn't do it. But it would be cool to say that you smashed Flash. But other than that, just couldn't do it. Next, he's got Scarlet Witch. Yeah, it's Smash, dude. I don't care how crazy she is, dude. It doesn't matter. It's Scarlet Witch. She's freaking beautiful. And yes, no questions asked. Next up, he sent me Captain Marvel. And she is very beautiful from what I'm looking at here. I actually have never seen Captain Marvel before. I've heard of Captain Marvel, but I've not read anything or seen anything. So, yeah. Why not? I'd smash. Next is Black Canary, and Black Canary has been one of my favorite people to play in Injustice 2. And I actually do know who she is because of Arrow. So yes, I would definitely smash Black Canary if Green Arrow can get in on it too, because I would feel awkward, taking another man's wife unless he had permission, unless he gave me permission. So yes, I would if Green Arrow was okay with it and or joined in. Next up is Cable, and no, I don't think I would. I'm just not into the older, daddy type things. Next up is Hush, and honestly, isn't he supposed to be the other dimension Batman or something like that? I've heard of Hush. I just, I don't remember reading anything about him, so I don't know everything about him. I'm fairly certain, though, that he's an alternate dimension of Batman, so I would say no, just because he's fake, and I want the real deal. Next up is Poison Ivy. If it was the Uma Thurman Poison Ivy, heck to the no. If it's the comic book version of Poison Ivy, I'd consider it. I would be in the middle of that one. I actually would just allow her to, put her spell on me, and yeah, so I would be open to her mind games. Next up is Booster Gold, and he kinda looks like Soldier 76. I'm saying kinda, I'm not saying he does, I'm just saying he kinda does. But I wouldn't, nah, not my thing. Next up is Firestorm, and Firestorm is in Injustice, and he seems like he'd be kinda cool, but the whole thing about him and the Doc being one person, and the Doc being an older guy in his head, just would freak me out to a certain degree, so I just don't know if I could do it, but he is cool, and I would definitely give him a chance, but I think in the end I would probably pass. Plus, I don't like to get burned. And last but not least, we have She-Hulk. This is a tough one, only because she's pretty, she's beautiful, but she has Hulk powers, and that kind of scares me. I'm not gonna lie, that does kind of scare me. So, I don't know. I think either way I slice it, she would force me to do it with her anyway. So I might as well just go ahead and say smash, because she would smash me if she so wanted to. Logan, you have terrible puns. Please don't ever say that again. Okay, I won't. I'm sorry. Please don't kill me. So that's it, guys. That is the Smash or Pass Superhero Edition. If you guys want me to do a Smash or Pass Injustice Roster Edition, please let me know. Because I would be totally down to do that. If you guys like the video, it's very simple. Like the video. Also, make sure you comment down below on if you would smash or pass any of these heroes. Make sure you share this with any comic book fan that you know of. And if you are new to me, then please hit that subscribe button down below. And until next time, I will see you all later.